Alright, I welcome you to my channel, Laser Graphics and Multimedia, and in today's video you are going to learn how to create simple corporate Facebook timeline in Photoshop step-by-step tutorial. But before we dive into the tutorial, if you are very new to this channel, remember to click on the subscribe and then turn on the notification bell so each time I post content about Photoshop you'll be notified. So with that being said, so let's dive into the tutorial and see how you can create a simple corporate Facebook timeline in Photoshop. So you have to go to the home tab right here, make sure you go to file and then click on new. Alright, so at this point here you need to type in the name of your corporate Facebook timeline. Okay, then you have to come to this point right here, make sure you choose pixels. Then having choose pixels, you have to come to the width right here. So your width should be 851. Then you have to come to the height. So your height should be 315. Okay. Then you have to come to resolution. Your resolution should remain 300. Then you have to come to the color mode right here. So at this point here, you need to make sure you choose RGB color. Finally, you come down below here. At this point here, make sure you click on create. Alright, next thing you want to do right here is to go to your tools bar right here and click and hold down. This point here, make sure you choose your ellipse tools or you choose your circle. Then you have to come to the property right here. Make sure shape is checked. Then you can come to the color here. Make sure you change the color. And you come to the workspace here and draw, press shift key and hotkey on your keyboard and draw a very big circle. So this allow you, when you press shift key and hotkey, this allow you to draw a very perfect circle. Okay, so once you are satisfied with the circle, you have to go to your move tool. Next thing you want to do right here is to go to the home tab right here. You make sure you go to select and make sure you choose all. Then having select all, you have to make sure that you align to left edge. And then you have to make sure that you align to vertical center. Go back to select and make sure you click on the select. Okay, so next thing you want to do, you can select on the circle and adjust it a little bit. Alright, so next thing you want to do here is to come to the layer panel right here, right click on the layer and make sure you go to duplicate layer. So this one right here, you can make it ellipse 2 and then you click on OK. So next thing you want to do right here is to go to the home tab right here and make sure you go to edit. From edit, make sure you look for free transform. Then having choose your free transform, you have to press shift key on your keyboard and hotkey. Then this allows you to drag perfectly and then you resize your ellipse. So you can have something like this. Then once you're satisfied with the adjustment of the circle, come to the top right here. Make sure you click on here to confirm the transform. Then the next thing you need to do is to go to the shape property. You can change the color of this one right here. Alright. So next thing you want to do is to locate this layer right here. Then you have to come to the layer panel. Right click on the layer and then make sure you look for duplicate layer. So this one right here, we can call it third ellipse and then we click on OK. So the duplicate one right here, we need to make sure we come to the layer panel and we have to drag it to the background layer because that is where we need it. Then having taken it to the background layer, you have to come to the home tab right here. You go to edit. From edit, you look for free transform. Now this duplicate one right here, we have to take it down below here. Alright, so next thing we want to do is to come to the top right here and make sure we click on this check mark. So we can close this, we don't need it again. You have to come back to the layer panel. You right click on the layer. This time around, you still need to look for duplicate layer. And then this duplicate one right here can be fourth circle. And then you click on OK. Now what you want to do here is to double click on the layer thumbnail and then you can change the color and click on OK. Then you have to come to the home tab right here. You go to edit Then from edit, you have to look for free transform. And then you have to press shift key and hot key on your keyboard. And this allows you to drag perfectly, okay, in this way. So once you're satisfied with the shape, then you have to come to the home tab right here and click on this confirm to accept the free transform. Alright, so the next thing we want to do here is to apply appropriate color to all this shape. We have to come to the layer panel right here. You double click on the layer thumbnail. Then having double click on the layer thumbnail right here, I'm going to paste the color code. So you can see the color code I'm using right here. And once you're satisfied, you click on OK. Then we have to look for this particular layer right here. And we double click on the layer thumbnail. Having double click on the layer thumbnail, we have to pick on this color and boom, you click on OK. Then we have to look for this layer also, and then we need to change the color. Then you click on OK. Next thing we want to do is to look for this particular layer, and once you select on this layer, you have to go to File from the Home tab right here, and then you have to look for Place Embedded. Then we have to come to the layer thumbnail right here. We right click on the layer and we make sure we choose clipping mask. Having created a clipping mask, then you can adjust your image. Then the next thing you want to do is to come to the blending mode right here, and at the top here you can make sure you choose dissolve. So you are going to have something like this, okay. Then you can come to the opacity right here and turn down the opacity. So you're going to have something like this, okay. So at this point here, the next thing to do is to add text to our banner, okay.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel?